want our kids to be more physically fit, but what about keeping their brains fit? There's a new research study out there that suggests that the number of ADHD diagnoses has increased by nearly 25% in the last decade.
25% is a lot. So joining us this morning is Dr. Jeremy Fritz, director of the Brain Balance Achievement Center up in Mequon. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Brought along Michelle. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
You're going to do some demonstrations for us. Well, let's start a little bit. What happens at your center for anyone who isn't familiar with it?
Sure. Well, basically, I have the opportunity to actually oversee children that are struggling with everything from ADHD, dyslexia, learning disabilities, Asperger's, and high-functioning autism. So we utilize a brain-based approach in which we assess their brain activity through sensory motor, cognitive, and nutritional means, and then we balance their brain through exercise activity and then coach the parents.
So it's kind of a whole body approach then, from foods right through to these actual activities. And you've got 3 examples of some of the things that you use to kind of work with the kids, correct?
Yeah, we call these the ABCs of sensory motor activity. So agility, balance, and coordination. So the first one here, we demonstrated something that parents can do at home. This is just a simple foam board, and we have letter stickers on this. So this eye agility exercise, Michelle is going to demonstrate for us here. What she's going to do is she's going to start off with the U, and then she's going to track from left to right as she says the letters out loud. Go ahead, hon.
U, Y, L, C, W, K, O, N, S.
Nice job.
Very well done. So that would be a challenge for children who have maybe ADHD or other issues?
Absolutely, because the front portion of the brain, which is the executive center, controls and moves the eyes. So we see children have a lot of difficulty with this, so we can use the exercise to activate those same areas.
So the tracking and the reading and the cognitive ability have to kind of sync up.
Absolutely.
So, and what do you attribute the rise for? When you hear a rise of 25% in cases, what do you think
It's really
about that?
multifactorial. So the best evidence is what I always tell parents is do a brain assessment. So how busy is your schedule? So do you get enough rest and recovery? Are we seeing that your kids are active? What are their interests? Are they in video games, or are they actually involved in sports, activities, and academics, and then nutrition?
Okay.
So the environmental factors play a key.
Interesting.
All right, so what about the balance beam? How's this play in here?
All right, so
with
the balance beam, we look at this as a brain activity because Michelle has to predict where her body is in space relative to where the balance beam. So she's going to go ahead and just show us some forward and backward steps. Nice job.
Well done.
And a lot of times what we see with children that are struggling with these problems is they have a very difficult time with knowing where their body is in space. It can lead to a lot of things, and things that people don't realize is not being able to read nonverbal cues, which is associated with first reading your body.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
And then we have some feet over here on the ground. What's this all about?
All right, so this is what we call our C of the ABCs, our coordination. So we're going to use a metronome, and we're going to use this as a timing exercise. She's going to time it in her brain, and then she's going to actually time the beat and say the colors out loud. So just wait for a second here. Whenever you're ready.
Blue, orange, yellow, purple, red, green.
Perfect.
Awesome. That's a lot to coordinate. You got to get the beat right, you got to get the color right, and then you got to make your body move to the right spot. That's okay.
Exactly. It's multitasking for the brain. She did phenomenal.
So interesting. So, and so many parents think of the ADHD and the medication. They just go right to that. Is that just because they don't know what else to do?
Absolutely. And I think a lot of the research is starting to catch up and recognize that the development of the brain is where these problems actually start. So we want to use things like these sensory motor activities, cognitive, and nutrition to address the problem.
Isn't that something you would do in tandem to medication to kind of complement each other, or is it an alternative?
It's both, but I would say 75% of the people that come to us, their children are already on medication, but they're seeking to try to get off medication.
Wow.
Okay.
That's impressive. All right, and you've got some information here as well. Music, a big part of what you do?
Yes, as we know, music is a very powerful activator to the brain. So our founder, Dr. Malillo, which has these books, Disconnected Kids and Reconnected Kids, also did a lot of research into right and left brain processing of music. So a lot of those things are found in the book.
All right, and if you want to find out more, there's an event coming up, actually. It is at the Brain Balance Achievement Centers of Mequon. It's a free parent lecture, so you can get some information on all of this and maybe see if it could help you or your kids. It's Tuesday, March 12th, 6:30. It's on Port Washington Road at Mequon. You can call the number on the screen or check out the information. RealMilwaukeeNow.com.
Who would you recommend come to that? Anyone with questions? I mean, I'd imagine.
What I say is the ABCs of ADHD are simple: attention issues, academic issues, behavioral, emotional, coordination, communication, and cognitive, as well as socialization. So anybody that fits in that category.
All right, so if you heard something that makes you think, yeah, that might be me or my kid, then this might be for you.
Thanks for coming in, Doctor. Very good. And great job, Michelle.
Woo,
Nicely done. Nicely job. All right. Thank you guys for coming again. More information on RealMilwaukeeNow.com. Well, I kind of stepped in it this morning. I blew up my Facebook page. I didn't know I was like setting off a mama drama firestorm, but we're going to talk about it, what it has to do with my daughter's first birthday party coming up.